Hello everyone and welcome to Quick Art from Bird Tree Studios. This little video will show you how to create art easily with things you just have at home. In yesterday's Quick Art I showed you how to create some geometric triangle patterns, and today we are going to use them to draw an owl, and you can of course do any animal you like, but I just thought it'd be quite a simple fun animal to draw, and also it's sort of on trend, and with the geometric designs as well, it's quite a nice home decor thing if you decided to frame it. We can create these pictures using very simple things that you just have around the home. So I've got a selection of pens and pencils, fibre tips, gel pens, biros, pencils, colouring pencils, even some Conte pencils that I just had. So any of those items will be great for creating a fine line. For your surfaces, I'm just using ordinary copy paper, but you could use the inside of cereal packets, envelopes, whatever you have lying around that you don't mind drawing on. Even the back of notebooks can be used. So today, as I say, I'm using cheap copy paper and just a cheap black felt tip pen like this. But to start with, we're going to actually draw in pencil today, because we want to get the actual outline of the owl, to make it easy for us, and we can rub out any mistakes we make. So the first shape you need to draw is, I suppose it's a bit of a like a pointed egg shape. Like that. And then this is going to be, the owl's going to be looking sort of that way, and then you need to create a sort of a number 8 shape to put the eyes in, and then the inside of the 8, so that's going to be the sort of the owl face, and then put the owl's beak in, and then some little lines, little circles just for the inside of the eye. Coming round to create the wings now, like so. So just creating that sort of round owl head and then following down here. So the owl's not just floating in space, we've got a sort of a foot shape, and then I'm going to have him sitting on a sort of a log, broken up branch. So it's quite nice to do your lines slightly off centre. That will give you sort of a more log effect. And there's the back of his foot, and just some, so I'm using diamonds. I'm just drawing lines out like that, and then I'm just putting a diamond on the end. So here I'm going to put a twig up there, some more diamonds there. It's pretty imprecise because it doesn't matter at this point because you're drawing in pencil, so you can rub it out if you don't like the look of it. Okay, so that's what he will look like, just in pencil outline. Now, anything that you really want to have detail on, just sort of put the triangles in ready. So I want some pattern on the owl's wings, so I'm going to put those triangles in there. Now, just to show you one that I did earlier in Best Blue Peter fashion, this one I've drawn on a piece of black paper. It's actually the back of a sketchbook that I'd cut off, and I've used rose gold gel pen. Don't know if you can pick up that, it's metallic. Yeah, so I've just created the details and picked out of just a few things to colour in, just to make the owl's features stand out. Here's another one, same idea. This time it's just on the copy paper in black and white, so that's the one we're going to be doing today. But you can see I've just started to colour them in, so again you can create your own colouring pictures, if colouring is what you like, quite quickly. It doesn't take very long actually to film these in probably about 10 minutes to draw the whole thing. So now we're going to get on to actually putting the one we're doing today together. So I'm going to go to my pen now. So anything that you want to highlight, it's best to draw that in first. So I'm going to highlight those triangles there, because I think they'd be nice to be coloured in to give the owl some pattern on his wings. So you can see we're not using any rulers or anything like that. I'm going to go around the outside of that and around the outside of his wing. And then I'm going to go around the outside of his head and down here. And then I'm going to go around the inside of the eye. I'm not going to do that outside edge yet, you'll see why in a moment. And I'm going to put the beak in as well. So I'm going to start with the eyes because that's quite a good place to begin. So I'm going to put the centre bit of the eyes in, centralising that a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is do this. So I'm creating the triangles around the eye. Sort of so it's just touching the outside edge. It almost looks like sun or starburst pattern. So I've done my triangles. Now I'm going to go around and finish those outer triangles off. So you can see how that would be filled in. Now where there's a gap in between, so we just fill it in with some more triangles. If at that point you suddenly think, oh no, I've drawn a square, it doesn't matter. Say here I did one, I did that. You can see that there's a square or kite shape. Just cut it in half and you'll get your two triangles. So I'm going to do another bit around here. So I'm going to draw another line, I think, along there, and then just fill that in with triangles, and that'll give me the detail of the wing. It sort of preserves it because we don't want to lose it in amongst the pattern. And then I'm going to show you just a few more bits and then you'll get the gist of how to fill it in. Let's say we come to do this, which is a bit of leaf patterning. So coming down, straight line, draw your diamond shape, cut it in half. Now you can go across it. On this one I think I will go lengthwise, so you can see how to fill those out. Now when it comes to doing this log effect, what you can do is to create like a spiral and then fill that in, and then going from each of the lines you've already drawn, you can come out and get it to touch the next outer edge. Now here I've got a funny shape again, so it's not going to make a triangle, so I'm going to just put another line in like that and then join those up to make triangles. And again on the leg, I'm going to make a triangle there, and going into the foot I can make a triangle there, there. You can see you just sort of cut up the shapes to create the pattern. Now to create some difference between the eyes and the body, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to colour the beak in, because I found when I did it before I sort of lost track of where the beak was once I got the other triangles in. So I'm just going to colour that in, and then I'll colour those middle eyes in. Maybe it comes to look a bit more owly. And so I've got small detail here, so I'm going to do some bigger detail on the body. Again, looking for your shapes. I'm going to go quite big. You can see how you're going to build up those shapes like that. And the last thing we're going to do today, I'll just show you how to fill in the wings, because now we've got these triangle shapes. So I'm going to put a line in between and just do a smaller triangle in there, and then join them to the point. But if you wanted to make them stand out a bit more, you could do another line like we did above and just put your little triangles in. And you could do the same going down here if you wanted to make the wings stand out a lot more. So you get the idea. And then when you've got these two gaps, you can just fill them in with more triangles. And that's it. So you can see how quickly you can fill the whole thing in, and then, as I say, you can either colour it, leave it black and white, or you can colour it in. You can try it on different colours. I mean, you might want to colour in some sky, put some details in the background. Basically that's it. So that's our quick tutorial for today for quick art from Bird Tree Design. Thank you for watching.